So I just shot about a half hour, 45-minute video. And just when I was fixing to finish and I was fooling around with the buttons, Gimbal went into a heart attack mode and started flipping and screaming and yelling, and I had to shut it down, and of course none of the video I had was saved. So we got to start all over again. I'm going to make it real quick. This is my main line to my septic tank right here. It was dripping water out of this black hose, and so I knew the line was filled with water, which it ain't supposed to be. When I dug it up, it had a hump in the middle, has very, very little downward slope, but made some adjustments, got a slope on it, got it empty. It was a drain field. The septic tank got leaks. I don't know if you can see the little bit of water there, but we're going to run a pipe from there down this hole. After we line it with plastic, square it off, smooth it out, fill it with sand, fill it with gravel, put the pipe on top of the gravel, bury the pipe with the gravel, flip plastic over on top of it, and bury it all. It'll all be lined in plastic, and so the rainwater can mix in with the drain field, and it'll drain out the bottom. No plastic on the bottom, and the soil here will be okay. So the flow of water here will be towards that retention pond down there. So we'll try to make it a little higher by the house, a little higher by the fence here, and have it drain towards the middle and down, slope down towards that retention pond down there. So yeah, man, I had about a half-hour video, been fooling around, everything was going great, and all of a sudden the thing freaked out on me and lost the whole video. So we're gonna make a little quick video here. What we do, we got a drainage ditch here. Got to adjust the up and down manually. You got two pipes, one coming out from the shower, one coming out from the kitchen sink. That'll be piped in down this ditch here, ditch filled in, running around and coming around the side of the house this way. Then it connects with the drain from the washing machine. At this point right here, the ditch goes around towards the washing machine. That'll be piped in and all be connected here, go down this ditch to a small drainage field right there. Got my retention pond over there for emergencies. Get everything sloping towards that. Don't want the soapy water mixing with that. That's why I'm piping everything in and putting a separate drain field for that. Just rainwater into the pond. Got a bunch of ducks over there. Maybe they'll like it. Who knows? Maybe I'll use it for swimming, cover it with a big tent. Whatever. We'll see what happens there. But there we are, man. We're going to cut this video off and keep it short and sweet, because I guess I was fooling around with too many buttons, jumping around and stuff, and thing went and freaked out with me. I was trying to introduce you to my cats. This is the male cat who I adopted. Name's Butch, and he don't let me touch him, but he was skinny and looked like he was dying, so I fed him and pumped him up a little bit. He's looking good. This is his girlfriend. She ain't having no babies, so we're cool. We're just glad she has a friend, and those are my companions when my wife is off with her friends taking care of business out in the real world. And so we're going to leave this video out as it is. And now how do if I just shut it off, now what do I got to do to save this video? Do I just shut it off and it saves, shut off video, and then it'll save it? Well, that's what we're going to do. We're going to stop the videotaping right here and hope for the best, and hopefully I'll get to publish this. And shame I lost that all. That's what I've been doing, losing a lot of video, man. Had about half hour, 45 minutes. And this thing had a heart attack and started freaking out and flying all over the place, and I lost the video. So we're going to keep this short and sweet and say thank you very much for viewing my videos. Like, share, and subscribe, and help me build my YouTube channel. There'll be some traveling around Asia as soon as we settle in. We've only been here 2 months after this property's been not used for many years, so it was in pretty bad shape. We're straightening it out, getting it livable, getting it comfortable, hooked up the air conditioning, etc. And we're planning to travel to China, India, South Korea, Singapore, Australia. We're surrounded by all kinds of beautiful places here in Asia, and we plan to visit them all, God willing. I'm getting up in my age, so I ain't got too much time, but I'm planning to share that all with you. And there's a couple of nightclubs here in the big town here. I think it's time for me to go out and do a little wiggling and boogieing. So maybe here in a couple of days I'll go out to a club and do a little videotaping of that if I can get away with it. And so thank you very much once again, New Yorican and Nang from Thailand. Bidding you a good day, a good night, a good afternoon, depending on what part of the world you're in. Come back, check out my videos, and get your friends to share, like, and subscribe. And there'll be more to come. I'm going to be doing face-to-face videos. I don't know what you call it. I'll be looking at you and sharing some experiences of my life before, during, and after the war in Vietnam, and sharing my thoughts, feelings, and emotions, which I finally have emotions after 50 years. They were locked up and bottled up tight for a very long time. There's a reason why they call people who are at war dead men walking. You got to kill your emotions and function like a robot and just do what you got to do to survive. And it's not easy to turn those emotions back on. Took me 50 years, but I'm back to feeling emotions, getting teary-eyed, and very excited about my future. Thank you very much. See ya.